Warning: the following program contains world premier certified ball players' incredible interviews. Latest, hottest content material may not be suitable for people with the following medical condition: original phobia, acute player hater disorder, no jumper, no handles, allergic to playing defense. If you suffer from any of these conditions, contact your coaching staff.
3 minutes to go. Give it up, get it back, and make a poster.
Welcome to License to Ball podcast, where certified ballers play. And now here's your host, Hip Hop. Warning: the following program contains world premier certified ball players' incredible interviews. Latest, hottest content material may not be suitable for people with the following medical condition: original phobia, acute player hater disorder, no jumper, no hand.
Sorry, I need to take it off mute. Welcome to the Licensed Ball Podcast. We got the Tournament Champion Tip-Off Classic Preview. We're going to talk about some games and stuff going on, and what we're going to do this time, we're going to do call-ins, where people can call in to the show if you want to. I will have it going across the bottom of the screen in a second on that. They turn that down, all the interference in the background on that. Yeah, let me see here. It's still coming in loud. On that. We're going to turn that off. Get that going. Let me go home. I don't hear anything. There we go. Y'all might better hear it on y'all end. Try to get this phone line hooked up real quick for you so you can do, so people want to call in, they can be able to call in. See if I get my Bluetooth to recognize my phone where y'all could better call in on this. I mean, these tournaments go back to back to back to back, man, all these showcases. I don't know about y'all, but this stuff wear me out, man. I don't even do games during the week because I have so much content to cover. It takes me so much time to do that. Let me mute him on that. Yeah, we do that right there. I think it want me to come over this way to get that. I think that'll work. But let me get this Bluetooth turned on so we can get everybody going on and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down, and I'm gonna go ahead and, before I do all that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Greg into the show. We're gonna go and bring him in. Man, I'm hitting the button. What's going on? Wait, no, I'm doing it wrong right here.
Just here so I don't get fined, so y'all can sit here and ask me all the questions y'all want to. I'm going to answer with the same answer, so y'all can shoot if y'all please. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined.
What's going on, G-Dub? You might turn that camera to the sideways so we get you the whole full view? So all the viewers will see that. Yeah, that's perfect right there, man. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we got you good right there. You got G-Dub doing double duty right there on that.
What's up, man? I'm over here in Baldwin County, watching Baldwin County and Harlem.
Gotcha. How's that game going, by the way?
Man, you know what? I put this thing in the field, right? Man, we got all swing, man. Good size, man. Real fucking. You know what I'm saying? It'd be interesting to see.
Gotcha.
I don't know. You know, the boys, they got them high this year too. In 3A, I think a lot of people got ball in a good position to take 3A. So we got to see.
That's what's up. We're gonna try to take phone calls today because you got it going across the bottom of the screen when people see it going. We better take some phone calls. So we see some people going call in on that. Now we won't be able to cover every game physically there on Saturday. That's just so much with all those games, so much, man. But we just go down the list starting the 9 a.m. game, man, with the Meadow Creek against Heritage, man. What's your take on that game?
Yeah, you know what? Meadow Creek is a school that I think been really trying to find its identity over the last 2-3 years, probably since that Jerry Stackhouse group was down. And then Heritage like Rosetown.
I don't know the listeners, but I could barely hear you. It sounds like your voice drowned out.
Hold on, I'm gonna go up top. I'm inside the gym, man. Let me go up top so I can do this. But like I was saying, Rosetown beat Heritage pretty handy. So I think at the end of the day, man, that Meadow Creek versus Heritage game, that's gonna be a point toss, man. I haven't really seen Meadow Creek play this year.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a coin toss too. It's not a real big game anyway. No offense to either one of the teams. It's a reason why they're playing at 9 a.m.
Both programs, like I said, both of them have programs that have been, in the know in the past. I just think that they just really trying to find their identity. You know what I'm saying? Meadow Creek, since Jerry Stackhouse era left, I think the dynamics of that whole area just changed. And Heritage, same thing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a coin toss there.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm gonna go with Meadow Creek on that one, winning that game. I'm not gonna try to lie and say I'm real familiar with both of those teams. But I'm going with Meadow Creek winning that game right there at 9 a.m. Then this one right here.
I'm gonna go with you on that too.
I got you. I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. It's like I don't know where I think my son be playing with these settings. I'm talking so loud in my ears, it's giving me a headache.
Real?
Yeah, I got to settle. He see me touch stuff, so he don't know what he's doing, but he try to figure out what I'm doing, and it's like just blasting in my ear right now. I had to turn that down. So we're gonna jump over to the 10:30 game. 10:30 game, man. And the 10:30 game, I think this 10:30 game gonna actually be a pretty good game, man. The Chattahoochee against Campbell, both of those pretty decent, solid second-tier teams right there, man. They're gonna be pretty. I think they're gonna be pretty decent right there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Campbell, man. They always have some sleepers sitting right there in Cobb County. So they're gonna keep us. They're gonna get a talent or two right there, and then Chattahoochee has been in the mix. So I'm gonna take Chattahoochee on this one.
Yep, I got Campbell. I actually got Campbell because Campbell always has some hidden gems, hidden people in there. I'm taking Campbell on that one, man. I got Campbell winning that one. Even Coach been there. It seemed like Coach been there forever.
Yeah.
But I just like how I know they have a lot of transit area where a lot of move-in is gonna be in, and people could get in that school very easy without anybody really paying attention. So they could get over there. They got a lot of apartments, a lot of stuff over there, and they got two. I can't think of his name for anything right now, but his brothers play at Campbell. Man, I can't remember his name for anything. He played ball in Georgia about 4 years ago. Man, I ran into his parents. It escapes me, but both his brothers plays at Campbell. They younger, But man, if I said the name, you'll know it. You'll know it. And they biracial too, but I can't think of their name for anything.
Biracial.
Yeah, his dad real big with a red mustache.
I'm gonna try to pull him up real quick. I'm gonna try to pull him
Yeah,
up.
the last name might ring a bell for you. We're gonna mute his audio while he's looking that up right there. With the technology on that, man, everybody know we really want to, the game we really want to talk about and see where everybody gonna be in at 9 p.m. We're gonna work our way down there to that one. We're gonna focus on that one the most. The reason why we're gonna focus on that one the most is very obvious. It's like the white elephant in the room. We're very familiar with both of these teams. That both of these teams been talked about on this show. And so we're gonna really dig into that. But look at Greg pull up the roster right now, man. So, I know y'all used to watching ESPN and everything, how they just massively put this together perfectly. We doing stuff on the fly. I actually been sick all week, so I really didn't put anything together. It's my first time doing something today that I actually feel good enough to do. I was drained the whole weekend. We're gonna go and bring Greg back in. You there? You're right.
You know what?
What's up?
I'm tripping. Campbell has a nice sophomore guard there, Tice Curtis. Man, he was. This is a kid here. He's gonna be solid right now. I'm looking at their roster right now.
Okay.
Campbell got some good size too, man.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly who on Campbell roster, but I always felt that Campbell they're going to beat Hooch. They're going to beat Hooch. It's going to be a good game, though. I think it's going to be a real good game. It's going to be an early good game that people going to hear about and wish they would have watched. But nobody going to stay there for 9 to 10 hours. Nobody going to stay there for 9 to 10 hours. So you reneged on the Hooch beating Campbell, and you got Campbell winning too as well.
Hold on, man. Let me look at something real quick, cause I like the kid over at Chattahoochee, man. I'm looking at his schedule real quick. Hold on. Pulling it up. Man, you know me. I usually gotta go with my first. No, I'm saying.
Yeah. No. Not on this screen right now. I actually want to bring it back up right now. For people on, you could call in on the show. I will bring up the number right now. I'll read it off as I see it. Let me see here. We're going to bring that full screen up on that. Switch to that. There we go. Yeah, the call-in number is 770-626-0849. If you want to call in and chat on about these games and what's on your mind and everything, all that. Love to have you on the show. Call in on that call-in number. It's scrolling down the bottom of the screen. You'll see it's in the beginning and end of the ticker. Then we can talk about right there on that. But yeah, once G-Dub saw that roster on Campbell, he reneged on that Hooch beating him. Because I remember Campbell been decent. I just think that Coach Gwynn is a good coach, and he's been around for so long that the kids and the community is actually tuning him out. I really think they tuning him out. He's been around for.
He's in a tough area. Where you got Osborne right there. When Coach Greg Mochi was over at South Cobb, he was probably pulling a lot of kids from him. You know what I'm saying? But Campbell's definitely. With Osborne probably gonna go through a couple years of some shaky up and down. Campbell definitely in a position to take advantage of that.
Yep. Yeah, all those teams around them are down now. You're right, they are down.
Yeah, that whole Cobb County area. I'm saying, outside of like McKeitron, I think Hillgrove is on the up, and Cobb County right there. You know, obviously, you go on the other side of Cobb County with Wheeler and Walton is at. I think they're going to stay, those two schools are going to stay strong for the next 2-3 years, you know, just because they got real young, solid classes. But I don't know, man. I just really feel like Hillgrove is really going to start pulling more kids. And obviously, you know, McEachern, they're going to keep on, they stay playing in Cobb County for sure. And then, you know, you got Kell over there on the backside, too. You know what I'm saying? You know?
You remember back in the day that Decatur used to have all the basketball players? If you want to get a good basketball player, you go to Decatur.
Decatur and downtown Atlanta schools would jump. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, South Atlanta High School.
Yeah.
You go there and get some players. Yep.
Columbia was that spot. Like, you know, if you want to see great high school basketball, I remember you had to run through I-20 and run through Columbia. You know,
Yep.
see Columbia play.
I agree. I forgot about Columbia because they ain't been around. They ain't been relevant in so long. Yeah, you should go to Columbia at least once a month. It's going to be a good game at Columbia High School once a month. It's going to be a good game there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
So I know we got this game right here. I don't know nothing about. I don't know about anything about girls. I ain't seen girls the whole year. St. Francis and Decatur. I ain't seen too much about them at all. But
Hey, well, you already know. Ded's daughter played for St. Francis, man. So you know, St. Francis gonna come in there and probably be the top headline girls team right there. But I would assume if he got Decatur to sign up, man, Decatur gonna put a good little matchup against St. Francis. But you know, the host operator, you know what I'm saying? Big Dez, his daughter plays for St. Francis.
yep, yeah. I was gonna lean towards not knowing. I can see this be a scrappy game and anything, but I got. If I had to put some money and put a check on it, I'll put a check on St. Francis winning this game.
Yep.
On that.
I'm with you on that. I got St. Francis too.
On that. Let's move on to the next one. We got Chapel Hill and got the school out of New York, Cane Rise. You familiar with Cane Rise? I never heard of Cane Rise at all.
You know what? They out of New York. I heard, Harris and I was talking about him earlier this week. I know he's real amped up, with him being from New York. He wants to see him, Big Mike, Chapel Hill, the head coach over there. He's a New York guy, so he's more than likely to ask for that game. But I don't know, Chapel Hill, Mike's my dog. I just think I've just seen Chapel Hill down a little bit this year, and I just would imagine the guys out of New York probably gonna come in and put on a good show. I don't think they're coming that far not to put on a good show.
Yeah. I was expecting Chapel Hill to be a little bit better this year. I was really expecting to be a little bit better this year. I was kind of disappointed in them because how good they did last year. I thought they was going to build upon it, but sometimes you take a step. Once you have a good season like that, sometimes you take a step back, and then the next season you take like 3 or 4 steps forward. How that works sometimes.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah.
Just let everybody know who joined the show recently and in the past 5 or 10 minutes. You're welcome to call in. The call-in number is scrolling across the bottom. I don't know about heart. I'll read it out. I should have it written up somewhere on the wall. I can see it on that. But the call-in number is 770-626-0849. Going across the bottom of the screen right there. You're welcome to call in and talk about any of these games like that. On that.
Right there.
But yeah, I have to agree with you. I don't think a New York team gonna come all the way this far and don't have a team. That's very far to go, and you're really not that good. And Chapel Hill has seemed like they're having a down year. So man, I got Cane Rise winning that game too against Chapel Hill, and just something tell me. I hate to say it because I know that this home base and everything. I don't know if that game gonna be close. I hate to say that, but I don't know if that game gonna be close. It might start off close.
Yeah, you just don't never know. Like I said, I I wish I'd have checked them out before. But remember last year, New York team played Shiloh and came in and gave Shiloh hell. I want to say, no, the New York team ended up losing to Shiloh, but it was a good game though. So I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Guys coming out of New York, I know Dez and them, and Ryan probably, it's probably a school that they know, and, they trying to help put them on the map, give them exposure. So I would imagine they're going to bring some high-level kids there for sure.
Yep, I must agree on that. I think we're going to have the same one on this 4:30 game, man. On this 4:30 game, I think we're gonna have the same. We're gonna have the same pick on that on a 4:30 game. I think we're gonna McEachern, Kale. I think we're gonna have the same one on that. Who you got in that game?
I got McEachern, man. I've been watching Kale from afar. Obviously winning program. I'm just not sold on I'm saying that guard play is solid, but I'm just not sold on seeing typical Kale guard play. I don't think they have a dominant front court presence. I just think what I seen with McEachern, I watched McEachern twice this year, and I like the way McEachern just gets out and play. I think Coach Tree, this is probably gonna be his best year coaching, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to say anything against the superstars he's had in the past or Ace Bailey and nothing like that, but I just think now he really gets to coach 5, 12 guys every day in practice and stuff, and not have to pick kids into playing around Ace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, usually, I agree with you. No, you don't have to preface it on that. It makes sense because the less talent you have, the more you got to coach. Like, when you got Ace Bailey, you ain't got to do a whole bunch of coaching. You really don't. Just be honest. He plugs and fixes a lot of problems for you. And I got him being the number 1 overall pick too. I think it's a done deal. They talking about Cooper Flag. It's political. It's political, y'all. Ace Bailey gonna be the number 1 player. Well, I'm gonna tell you that. You heard that here first. I'm gonna tell you why. He has a deal with Nike now. New Balance is moving up fast. They signing players out of high school. And I haven't read these contracts, but I know New Balance ain't stupid. So when New Balance sign people like Caleb Williams, it's a clause in their contract. Don't matter if Nike come, you can't go to Nike, because when Nike give it an offer up, they have first refusal. I guarantee you in that contract, Nike not getting none of those players. When Nike come in and throw whatever they're gonna throw in, I guarantee you New Balance have first refusal, so they're not going anywhere. And so what I mean by that is Cooper Flag signed with New Balance. Got a New Balance commercial out. They released it in Maine first. Okay? New Balance trying to move up. New Balance is doing the right thing. New Balance, man, all these people, especially on our community, we in love with Nike. But New Balance, nobody makes a better shoe and a comfortable shoe than New Balance. I don't know about no basketball, but New Balance makes some great shoes. You got a messed up arch, your doctor's prescribing New Balance for you. He's not prescribing Nikes. When your kid is first start walking, your doctor described New Balance for his feet. They don't describe no Nikes. I know we love Nikes. So what I mean by that is Nike is in bed with the NBA, and they help promote each other players. I just don't see the NBA gonna allow a New Balance player to be number 1 overall. It's political. And most of our viewers is out of Atlanta, and you seen what they did to Jaylen Brown on that U.S. Olympic team. That is a damn crime shame that he wasn't on it. A bench player made the team and got a gold medal over him. That's madness. But I know we got our sidetrack, but that's why we got a podcast, because we talking.
Get to speak your opinion, man.
Yep.
You know what, man? I'm gonna be naive to the fact in the state that the shoe war sign right here.
It sounds like you're in a bad area. Whatever area whatever area you came from, go back to that area, because where you at right now it sounds like you underwater and it's fuzzy over there. It sounds so much better now.
Right? Yeah, so I'm gonna be naive and just sit here and just say that I don't think that Shoe Wars is gonna win out in this one, but it's still early, man. Like I said, I like 8 baby. You know what I'm saying? I just think, you know, a lot of people say that Dylan Harper is playing better than him, his own teammate, but you know, let's be real. You know, Cooper Flag, I'm saying he looked good last night. But the other night was last night. Yeah, they looked good last night beating Auburn. You know what I'm saying? You know, big ups to Isaiah Evans, man. You know, fighting through all the BS, man. Whether it's politics, whether it's that BS with the coaching staff. Big ups to this kid right here, man. 16 minutes a game, man. Came in. You know, 18 minutes a game. I'm sorry, last night dropped 16 points. That's big time. But to speak on what you spoke about, man, I heard USA Basketball at the last clinic make a comment about the Jaylen Brown situation, man. They were saying that a lot of times when it comes down to getting kids that fit, like they truly felt that with a Jaylen Brown being on the roster. You know, obviously, you know, you've seen what happened to Jason Tatum. But look at Jason Tatum now in the NBA right now. He's killing it. Probably top 3 player in the league right now, the way he's playing right now. But USA Basketball, you know, talked about at the clinic I attended back in October about why they kept some kids and didn't keep it on. Should have been on the USA Basketball, whether it was U19, U17, U18 team. But you know, I hate that. You know that the shoe company get a chance to get involved in this stuff. It gets down to politics. Hey,
come on, you a businessman, Greg. You know you got to protect your investment. It's smart business on their part.
And I'm with you on that. Like I said, you know, I was just telling somebody in Connecticut a couple weeks ago when I was at the National Prep Showcase. You know, we was talking about does Nike have an advantage in grassroots, with the fact of the matter that they partnered with USA Basketball, and now they're partnering with Nike's middle school league, Nike's EYBL league. They have an advantage over kids and stuff because they get to touch these kids so early in middle school. And so, you know, I tell people all the time, you know, just being a program director, man, we just got to get the message out, man. Like, we got to get in front of these kids. You know, it's just like in Georgia. You know, Georgia is not a Nike state, man.
No, it's not.
To Georgia Stars and stuff. You know, even no offense to ALT, just getting back in the mix.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a Nike state. At the end of the day, you still got to get out there and consistently push out products. And one thing about the Nike teams here in the area we are, they pick up free agent type kids, whereas the other shoe company teams, whether it be Express on the Under Armour side or it be Adidas, you know, we build from within, man. Like you don't see. I know I can speak personally. My group over here at the Celtics, man, you don't see us just picking up players every weekend, man. We do all the damn work in the off season. So when March comes, man, you know, we feel like we've selected the 9-10 best kids that can help us. So now don't get it twisted. It's always some shit that's gonna happen. So, you know, like last year, I kept 9 players just because I knew something was gonna happen. You know what I mean? But it's not like we playing musical chairs every weekend. Like our Nike brothers in Georgia, and let me not even knock on them. Throughout the whole country, man, Nike specifically targets Adidas' schedule to be able to attract kids to play with them on their Nike schedule. Because you know they hate that Adidas is on their dates and stuff. But Adidas last year, to me, like I said, man, you know, Synergy needs to bring it back. 2 years ago, we had the Ultimate Championship out in Vegas, where it was decided on the court. Somebody needs to bring it back. Nike was the only one that didn't show up to that Ultimate Championship.
It's bad for them. Nike's kind of like, here's the thing. Nike's like SEC. They are top heavy. So
yeah.
You play within your conference in a top heavy. The top heavy teams will have easy games, and so they'd be healthy throughout the whole season. Even though, don't get me wrong, they'd be good, but they don't have a gauntlet like they try to advertise they do. They be top heavy. And so you got to win 1 or 2 of those games and you're good. Under the new format, it's going to be hard for them to do that. And see, that's what Nike does. If you really look at it, Nike teams only play, and we're talking about grassroots. We're not talking about high school. Grassroots. Yeah. If you really pay attention, they only play in certain tournaments every year. Every year is annual. When they're not playing the EYBL, all of them loaded in the same, pretty much in the same tournament. And I want to tip my hat off to Georgia. Georgia's the only state, sort of, the Nike teams will come out and play independent and face other teams in the state. But Nike teams hide, and when they don't hide, they told to hide. I cannot disclose how I know some of these things, but some teams
I'ma disclose, man.
They are nitpicking. They go, look, you playing this weekend in there? Oh no, y'all can't cancel that. Y'all not allowed to go over there. Y'all can't play in that tournament. The director of Nike will tell them, no, you ain't allowed to play in that one because they got too much loot because the smoke screen is so heavy. These kids are playing all over the place, man. They playing each other. There's no fear no more. You remember back in the day, like what? I want to say about 15 to 20 years ago, you remember when there's like a mid-major team? Like they'd be pretty decent, but they get blown out in college. But they wasn't used to playing guys like that. How grassroots is now. They see those dudes for 20 years before they even get to college. There's nothing to them to be going against them. So that edge on, oh man, I ain't never seen Kobe Bryant before. I heard about him. And you playing against him in college. You're like, no, I've been playing that dude at camps and everything. I know that dude. I got his phone number in my cell phone.
Exactly. No, that's real, man. You know, like you said, man, pick ups to Sean Williams with On the Radar. You know what I'm saying? You know, he does a good job. It's getting tougher now. But he's one of the ones that, you know, whether, you know, when I was independent, you know, he made sure all 5 of my games during the live period were against shoe company teams. You know, I know last year, man, he did a hell of a job, man. I asked for every team that I played for. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, man, a lot of these teams, they back out because, you know, it is true, man. You know, at the end of the day, higher up, I can say this right here. I don't think that Adidas and the director with the Celtics, man, he's the higher up, and you know, in Adidas, like he's never sat there and told us who to play or not to play. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know, I know some directors that have ran. I know some directors that have told event directors that they're gonna drop out. They gotta play. You know what I'm saying? So
they basically come up every excuse in the book why they can't be in there. We short on players or something. All that, man. But I know let's keep going on, 'cause that's really another topic for another day, man. So this one was gonna be short and sweet, because I had before we go, I had Kale winning that game. You got McEachern. I thought it was gonna be on that one, but I'm pretty sure on this one we're gonna be good on this one. The 6 o'clock game, Pace against Peachtree Ridge. I already know both of us got the same thing. Yeah, we got both of us got base, and it's I don't know. I don't want to try to say we got this power or motivation or to prove us right or wrong on the podcast what we'll be talking about. But like it seemed like when we talked about Pace that one time, and we said Coach White would be the X factor any team he play in Georgia regardless of class. It seemed like they like making us look like a prophet in that. All these showcases they coming out and man they playing.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt, man. You know, Pace, like I said, man, Coach White, you know, he got a well-oiled machine over there, man. You know, he got a good mixture of you know, seniors, you know, from seniors to juniors to sophomore and freshman class and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think, man, he's set up for long-term success, man. You know what I mean? So Wade Chandler Bing is playing right now. He committing from Texas State and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Something brewing, man, for this young man to be committed from Texas State. Where, you know, like I tell people, a lot of times when kids commit like that, they really commit to a school that they really have a great relationship with. Like I can just imagine he probably had an outstanding relationship with whoever recruited him at Texas State and the program.
They did a good job, probably too.
Like that, yeah, they did a hell of a job. But I for him to decommit, like I said, obviously it had to be some people. You know, I know Coach White wouldn't let him make that kind of mistake and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be something brewing, man. You know what I mean? Some high majors about to get involved now.
Yes. I don't know about like high major. I see something like a school. Like one thing we fail to realize at a high major conference have mid-major teams in it. And no offense to everybody on here, what I'm about to say. I know I'll be ruffling feathers about me just being opinionated. Georgia Tech, they have mid-major schools in a high major conference. Nothing wrong with that because Gonzaga be making it to the Final Four and they mid-major. So it's not a knock. They still good. They're just mid-major schools. So I can see a school like Georgia Tech, the home schools too. All of them, Georgia State, Georgia Tech, and Georgia want them bad. Because you got to lock down your borders. And we get like some of the stuff we already been talking about. Like if everybody don't watch the podcast all the time, that's cool. We understand. But we've been talking about this already. We already said that he had no business going to Texas State. No offense to Texas State. We felt he was too talented. We said that about 6 podcasts ago. That kid had no business going there. He's too talented to go there. But it is what it is. And when he did commit, when I saw that, I'm going to tell you something too. When I saw the breaking news when they promoted that, I didn't even read the description. When I saw the picture, I already knew what it said. I didn't even have to read it.
Yeah. Nah, that's real. That's real, man. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. You know, like I said, you know, he's gonna have a deep run. He can take his time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I think it's gonna be interesting where he ends up at.
Yep. So we're going at Holy Anderson's game. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Who Holy Anderson? Oh, they playing Alexander. I think that game gonna go down to the wire, man. Cause I want to say Holy Anderson's. They have a good young team with one of the best players in the country. I call him Baby Scotty Pippen Jr. A modern day Scottie Pippen, Caleb Williams. Yeah. If Scottie Pippen came back today to play now, that's what he would look like. That's what I think he transformed. I actually see if I gotta. We talking out loud about this. Great, that just became my idea for a mixtape. Let's see if I can do that. Transform Scottie Pippen into modern day basketball and to come out Caleb Williams out of the machine. I might have to see if I got some time to work on that. See if I do that mixtape. I think that'd be dope if I could pull that off.
Yeah, make that happen for sure. Make that happen. I think, man, that's gonna be this is gonna be my first time watching both of them. I've seen a lot of film on Holy Innocent. I think Alexander, having the young man transfer out, go to school in New York, obviously hurts their front court presence. So I'm really just have a photographic memory of what I seen this summer with Alexander. But like,
and they lost MJ.
Solid people. Yeah, they lost a lot, but I think they brought back some pieces that make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I don't know if you said it specifically, but I know you was going there. Like the way Holy Innocent played. Now, if Caleb Wilson comes out here and has 30, 25 or something like that.
He the X factor. That's where they gonna win.
It's gonna be a blowout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if he comes out and he takes 25 shots and he ends out the game 7 for 25 and stuff, I think Alexander is gonna be in the game. So the more he comes out trying to be the dude, you know what I'm saying? I think the best it is for Alexander, man. So, if he can get some help from his team with Holy Innocent, this might get ugly real quick for Alexander. So.
Now remember, y'all could call in now at 770-626-0849. It's going across the bottom of the screen. You're welcome to call in. I got it set up where I can take these calls in and it can be heard on air and state your grievance and tell us how wrong we are, how right we are. It don't matter to me. I got thick skin on that, but.
Hey, and we don't care. Yep,
I I will be, if I say something about your team, good or bad, I'll be at the gym the next day, and I ain't gonna run from you either. I ain't gonna run. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I'll tell you why I feel about it. You call in and talk, but we do it in private or whatever. I don't duck and dodge what I say. Now, I might be wrong sometime, I might be right, but I don't duck and dodge. I stand on I stand on business. If I say it, I'm gonna stand behind it. If I'm wrong about it, I'm gonna be wrong about it. On that, man.
Big fact.
What's going to get in there? We really wasted too much time on all that. We wasted a lot of time on it because everybody gonna be packed at 9 p.m. tomorrow. 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Gonna be a late night.
I'm not gonna say who I have winning yet, but I have 72-68 is a score. That's what I have. And then we'll go with it because we know these teams so good. We go in detail on this right here. We're going in detail. Yeah. So what we could do, the first thing we're gonna go that guard battle with Kevin Savage and Chris McLavish. What's Chris' last name? It's an Irish name. I don't know. It's Mick something. McLavish or something like that.
I got to look at some of the transfer they got in. Last minute transfer. I looked that up.
Okay. So while you going on that. Talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that point guard matchup right there. On that, I think I have to give the nod to Kevin Savage III. Hold on a second. I joke with Kevin both Kevins. I joke with both Kevins and ask, is it gonna be a Kevin the fourth? But I have to give the edge on that. A little bit got more tools in the shed, but Chris could shoot that ball, though. Chris could shoot that ball. He is a spot-up shooter. And he's starting to see the floor better, too. What you say now?
No, go ahead. No, I'm listening to you.
He's starting to see the floor better, too, handling the ball what Chris doing. He handling the ball pretty good now, seeing the floor. But I have to give the nod to Kevin Savage on that play. I think both of them will be guarding each other. It only makes sense. They play the same position. They got the same size. I just don't see Chris can't guard anybody else in that starting lineup as of right now because of what it's looking like on that. So who you get a nod to on that position on Chris versus Kevin?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kevin. Similar to what you said right here, the fact of the matter, he get it done on both ends of the floor. I think the young, he's the senior guard. I think the senior guard for Grayson, man. I think defensively, he's gonna be a liability out there. And like I said, unless he's hitting shots and stuff, man, it can turn into a long night. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's a kid that plays a lot of minutes.
That might, you know what I'm thinking. As I'm thinking this out while I'm talking to that position right there might be the X factor in the game because everybody else can be focused on everybody else. And Kevin's playing very well right now. He's coming on real strong. And I was kind of frustrated with him because I cover him a lot, and then he was struggling a little bit at the end of the summer and coming into the year. And I started saying, man, am I too close to this kid? I'm over-evaluating him because I'm so close and I see him and I see the development. And I was frustrated with my assessment of him, and I was frustrated with his play because let's be truthful here. Let's keep it 100. Nobody likes being wrong, but when you're wrong, you got to admit you're wrong. So I started saying, dang, I think I'm over-evaluating this kid. And then the season start, and to me, he made me look like a prophet, how I felt about him. I'm like, dang, I still evaluate a player or two. I might not get all the answers, but I can evaluate a player or two. And then we're going to go. But go ahead.
No, I was saying he's always a kid that, I remember when Sharif Cooper was his age, as a freshman and sophomore. You question, you second guess it. You said things like, if Isaac Sicario wasn't there, Stretch wasn't there, would he be this right here? Just like you do with Kevin, like with the feature of Mustafa in the summertime and stuff. You want to always second guess him because of his size and stuff. But like you just said right there, just having the inside track on the kid, knowing who he is, knowing how his parents invested into him. Like this kid works, man. This kid's in the gym 24/7. Just look at his body, man. at his body's transforming. So this is why I think it's scary that he could be better than Sharif overall. Now, Sharif's a hell of a scorer. I don't think
you're talking about complete player.
Sharif Cooper, but I'm just saying. But I'm looking at the body makeup. Like, I still think one of Sharif Cooper's downfalls is that at the NBA, he's a defensive liability.
Yes.
Kevin is going to be one of those kids because of his strength, his body strength, and all that good stuff there. And just his workhorse mentality. Like he going to be more than just a scorer. He's going to be a pure point guard, and he's going to be one of those kids he's going to fight. I have not seen the kid get pumped, and that's one of the most amazing things that I think a lot of times.
New York guard.
You know, especially he's been playing up. Yeah, he's been playing up too, man. So that's impressive, man.
Yeah, it is. So we'll go to the next one, Caleb Holt. And I think Caleb Holt and Dakota Settle going to be going head to head. I can see them guarding each other.
Yeah, you know, obviously Caleb Holt's going to have a better that matchup. I don't think there's anybody on Willard's team that can stay in front of Caleb Holt or even slow him down. But, you know, one thing about Coda, I gotta say, come off an ACL tear from last year, man, he looked good, man. He's really been the key factor to that team's success. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know who Kevin is. You know what's the other kid, Cohen. You know who the other kids are. But look at Coda. Look at Coda, a kid that damn near took the season off last year. He got hurt and didn't play no spring, man. But looks damn good, man. Looks good. So,
great kid. Great kid.
Caleb Holt is gonna kill that.
Yep.
Thank God Willa got some more guards that's gonna be able to come in off the bench there and throw bodies at Caleb Holt, because no offense, Coda, man, but that's not for you. It's not for you.
Now today was a good day. That's gonna be a theme mixtape I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use that same Ice Cube for Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm sensing that Caleb Holt gonna have it. Today was a good day mixtape.
Yeah.
He gonna flirt with a triple double. Yeah, he gonna flirt with a triple double. So then this game, this next matchup, it make it tough because the last couple of, at least the last time I seen him play, Coben Landrew, it seemed like the light. He coming and playing big boy ball coming to Atlanta. And it seemed like the lights are real bright for him. From outside looking in, it looked like it is overwhelming him. It's hard to say because people do have bad games.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say about KJ Garrett, he's consistent. He's consistent. He's smooth. You know exactly what you're going to get out of him, and he don't do anything to hurt the team. He make plays that win and help out the team. He don't make mental mistakes out there, should I say. I'm going around the whole block to say he don't make mental mistakes. And he's more consistent, and he's an upperclassman. He's a senior. So I'm going to have to lean, me personally, I'll have to lean towards KJ winning that battle against Coben from transfer out of Birmingham on that one. But Coben can light it up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to give that a watch. That's going to be a draw in my book, just because I think they're such similar players.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cohen is going to have the task of being forced to have to rebound. He's going to be forced to do things that KJ is necessarily not going to be forced to do. So I think Cohen's going to really have to have more of an impact on the game on other things he's going to do. He's going to have to rebound at a high level. He's probably going to have about eight plus rebounds and everything for Willard to even maintain the front court and just the pace and the tempo of the game. Whereas KJ, like I said, both of them are workhorse type kids. I just think like KJ's gonna be able to just be out there playing his games, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just think I think that's a draw, because if Cohen straps up, his journeyman puts his construction boots on and goes to work, man, it's gonna be a good night for Willa, man.
I still think he's high major. I still think the kid Coben Landrew is high major.
Yeah.
He just it's the best thing he did is come to Atlanta and play, because then you really adjust and really how to play this big boy ball. If he was playing more consistent, I would have said it's a watch too. But he's not playing. He's making me. If I was coaching him, I didn't see him play last night, and he's playing tonight.
Yeah.
So I don't see how he's playing, but these different games, these big games, these showcase games. So I would be kind of wary if I was the coach, wondering, because this is his first time playing with me, and see how he's gonna bounce back in a big game. How I be looking at that.
That's right. I'm with you on that.
And we got 2 more left right now. 2 more left. Man, I'm forgetting who else on. I know we got Jacob and Amir. No, we got Jacob and Amir. Oh, we got Tylis Jordan.
You got Tylis Jordan. You got one other. Who else they start? Winner starts. What you got?
Yeah, I'm running through my mind right now. You got Kevin.
They start last. No, they didn't start late.
Man, who's that 5th person for Willer? Because we got Tylis.
You know what? I don't know the kids. I don't know the kid's name. So excuse me, everybody. But the white kid is back.
Yeah, Jacob. Jacob is name. Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah. So he's gonna be a great bench player that's gonna come off. But see, remember when we seen him at the Keatron, he didn't Coda didn't start. Late started. It was Late, Kevin, Cohen, Tyler.
I'm so mad at myself. So let's go ahead. So, who gonna here's the thing. Who's gonna guard Amir?
Amir? That's gonna be Tyler. Tyler Jordan's gonna do that. That's gonna be his assignment.
He's gonna be in foul trouble then.
I don't think so, man. I told you before that I think with Amir, man, I don't think Grayson slows the game down enough to throw it down to him on the paint to be able to.
I think they will this time.
I think they made this game right here. Now, if I'm the coach, I would do that too, especially if I want to get Tylis Jordan and disrupt Willer's front court action. But if they just go tempo, you know what I'm saying, the key for Tylis Jordan is how many easy buckets can he get in transition. Amir, I know you're high level, man. I know you're going to Kennesaw State and everything, but I don't think Tylis Jordan catching that ball in the short corner, man, that you're going to have a lot of success against him, man. If Tylis Jordan comes to play, I don't think Tylis can catch that short corner, be able to make that 1-2 move. It's going to be a long night for Amir, and Amir will be in foul trouble. But then, for Tylis's disadvantage, when that kid comes off the bench, that transferred in from Grayson,
Amar James. I think that's who's going to be starting the lineup. Going to be Amar James.
Amari. So Amari James versus Jacob Wilkins. Obviously, Jacob has that, but
Amari, that's foul trouble.
That's up and coming. Yeah, he's going to be in foul trouble. I can see that.
That's foul trouble. That's a bad matchup.
But you know what's scary is Amari has the capacity and the skill set to give Jacob Wilkins back what he gives, but he's just probably a year or two away. You know what I'm saying? Because Amari can really get out and go. He really can. He really can get out and go, but he doesn't get out and go like Jacob Wilkins gets out and go. But I'm with you on that. I think that Grayson's front court action is going to be too much for Willer, man. You know what I'm saying? And not Larry have to coach this game up and do execute some X and O's that Grayson hasn't seen or is not comfortable.
All right, so
He's going to have success.
What everybody been waiting for. So I had 72-68 is the final score. You wanna go and put your prediction in? Who gonna win?
Hey man, I'm And then that front court, man, I just think Grayson got too much in the front court for them. But it's at home in Willer's backyard. It's gonna be interesting. But I'm gonna go with Grayson, and I'm gonna actually go with Grayson winning by 10.
Hey, you know, I swear I said it for an hour and a half. I said this for an hour and a half, and you realize they cut us off the air.
Oh, you decided.
But I'm still recording it, so it still will go up. So everybody didn't get to see exactly what we did, because I'm looking at it. I'm checking online what we're doing, and it looked like they stopped the live at an hour. Even I put an hour and a half this time, they still stopped it at an hour. I guess they don't matter how much time, they gonna only give you an hour for right now. But we'll put it up online, the whole thing, because I'm recording it anyway.
Okay. Man, I'm excited, man. I can't wait, man. Like I said, I'll be up there, catch the last 2 games with you and stuff, man. I'm looking forward to this live, man. Being able to, I'm gonna print my notes out in the morning, man. Add a roster and stuff. So y'all don't worry about it, man. We ain't gonna butcher your name.
I feel you on that. So yeah, I have Grayson too, going 72-68 on the score. I got Grayson. Even Wheeler got cheated in that game against not the Explorers, the Invaders. Crystal Columbus down there in Miami, the Invaders.
Yeah.
Even they got cheated. Yeah, they got cheated bad, dude. It's the worst officiating game I've seen ever.
Really?
It's so lopsided. It's horrible. It's horrible. I got so much stuff on tape showing that the referee looking at the foul and he ain't calling it. It's bad. It's real bad, man. On that, I gotta look on this, check and see on my settings. Cause I swapped for an hour and a half so we wouldn't have this issue. I don't want to look right now, cause I thought I set it up for an hour and a half.
Dang. I thought we were gonna be right on. What? Oh, they got 13 minutes for the boys game. Sorry, man. I'm over here.
Hold on a second. I'm looking at it. Me turn the volume. I'm gonna see what we talking about. See where we at.
All right.
Hold on a second. I'm looking at it. Me turn the volume. I'm gonna see what we talking about. See where we at. It's still showing on this end, but me. Yeah, I just checked it. Just then. It's saying that we still going though. That's what it's saying. We still going. Let me go look over here real quick. Oh yeah, we still alive. Yeah, we still alive. Right, Greg getting us a live view of the game. We're gonna click on that and give us a live view of the game right now. Oh, it's the warm-ups right here. That's the girls' game before then. So the varsity boys about to play up there in Augusta. You still there? Yeah, I saw you. You gave us that live. You gave us that live view of the game right there.
Yeah, man. Got Baldwin. Have them predicted as being state champion. I think that's on the field for 3-8. We're gonna see what all the field missing their star player. All the field missing their star player, AJ Williams, but he'll be back in the coming weeks. Like I said, but this region right here gonna be hell, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Baldwin, Cross Creek, West Side, all in it. You know what I mean? So you got 3 top head monsters in it. And a school like Harlem is trying to figure their way out and make a claim. So I believe one of the 3 teams out of this region definitely gonna be a state champion for sure.
On my phone, it's showing that the live has stopped.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go on my laptop and see what it says on the laptop. Let me go to my home page, and it said we still live. Yeah, we say we still live on that. I don't know, my phone tripping, but on the computer we said we still going. Still going strong. Say we live, still going strong. So that's what's up.
Oh wow. All right. Well, shit, man. It's gonna be on and popping, man. What time you gotta go in tomorrow?
Going to where? You talking about work? Oh no, I don't work weekends. I transferred to get a better schedule. I don't have to miss nothing I work Monday through Friday now, and all holidays. So I don't have to worry about none of that. I'm probably get there around. I'm gonna probably do that. I'm probably get there around no later than 3 o'clock. I want to get there about 1. But I'm gonna set up the. I'm glad you. I'm glad you brought that up, because we're gonna be streaming live from the event. We're gonna do post game interviews from every team, I guess, but the Grayson game, because they're gonna be done about 10:30. If we could get them to come to the table, that'd be great. Willa or Grayson, whoever one wins, that'd be great to get them to the table. We're gonna do post game interviews for everybody, all the teams we're gonna be covering, and all that stuff. So we're doing on that, man. So man, you wanna give out anything you want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Hey man, we'll see y'all. Everybody be safe out there. We in the gym tonight. Look forward to seeing some good hoops, man. You know, TOC always puts out a good event, man. So looking forward, man. We'll see y'all in the gym.
Yep. All right, man. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Nah, man. I see you tomorrow, man. Look forward, boy.
All right, that's what's up.
Yep.
I hope the people who watching this, we getting better at it. Production get a little bit better. I'm a perfectionist, so when we do a podcast, I see so much things wrong. Like when you watch your game and watch it on film, you be trying to break that game. I do the same thing on this. I try to get better at it and get a little bit smooth on this. Just when you switching cameras and pulling up graphics, make sure it sound good, stuff recording. I mean, all these things, you know. You can hear, because like last podcast, nobody told me they were watching the podcast. Nobody sent a message. I didn't see a message that they couldn't hear me. And I could have fixed it. I recorded a whole podcast with no sound. And I thought I said some good stuff that people probably really wanted to hear than any other podcast that's out there. But now, that's another thing I remember. But you got a producer, they remember to do stuff. They do sound checks. So I did a sound check at the beginning of this podcast to make sure what's going on, and I could hear it and everything on there. But man, we're gonna try to just keep it funky, tighten up this, be more consistent with this. We're being consistent with it. We're going live twice a week. I was gonna go. We normally try to do it on Wednesdays. But man, I had a little virus, like drained me. I wasn't even like feeling real sick, but it just took all the energy out of me, and I didn't do anything. It's the first day I felt like doing something today. It's the first day I wasn't like cold either, and I could take a lot of cold. But man, I'm glad everybody who joined and watched the podcast and all that. And one of these days we'll get somebody to call in, because like, when I said the number a couple of times, I thought I might have put the wrong number on the screen, so I texted the number, so the number didn't work, so people just didn't want to call in, which is good. We're going to keep doing it, and then we'll get a call in, something like this, get some interaction, because we love getting interaction, and we hear your feedback. We can correct what we do and fix things on how we do and do things and make it more interactive for you, because y'all watching it and want to do things you want to do. I wanted to play videos on pretty much everything we talked about, but I ain't had time. I had videos on a lot of stuff. I didn't have time to pull it up. I could have searched for it, but we just going back and forth and talking. It's a preview show anyway, but we will have videos on the recap on the games we're going to be covering. Focus on games we're going to be covering. We'll do that. We will make that happen. We'll try to do that. And we're going our goal is to stream the Grayson Willer game, and we're going to talk about the game and give our analysis throughout the whole game. We want to do and work on doing that, man. So thanks for everybody joining the License to Ball podcast. Once again, I'm hip hop. We got G Dub down there. That's not even, got to take that off because that's not me. The host hip hop right there with me on that. Like, repost, tell a friend, like and subscribe and share. You should do it because it's free. That's how I get paid. By you telling a friend, sharing and liking, reposting and all that. We're going to be in the gym tomorrow doing post-game interviews at the table, at the License to Ball table. We're going to be remote, moved at the gym over there at Willer. We're going to set up and have people come in, and we're going to stream this bad boy. We're going to stream this stuff. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing some people come up to the table, man. Come on, talk. You might better sit down and come on and come up to the table. We don't shy. We don't run for nobody. I'm Chicago tough. I'm from the south side of Chicago. We don't do a lot of running. We don't back down. We stand 10 toes down, stand on business, y'all. On that. Till next time, man. Peace.